morning. It is Wednesday, May 28th. Early morning wake-up call this morning, but that's okay because we are here at the airport, and you know what this means? Another adventure. Here we are at the Grand Canyon once again, almost a year to the date since Ben and I were here back in 2024. I find myself back in the canyon. We're here to do another rim to rim. I'm with my cousin John, son Alex, Yuri, Drew. Obviously John and Drew did this with Katie and I a couple years ago, and we are back. So the plan is we're going to stay here on the South Rim tonight, and in the morning, John and Yuri and Drew and Alex are taking the shuttle around to the North Rim to up the adventure factor this year. I am actually going to do rim to rim to rim, so I will be running from south to north tomorrow, meeting them tomorrow afternoon at the North Rim, staying over there, and then hiking back on Friday. And then also, to add to the adventure, instead of going down the Bright Angel Trail to North Kaibab, Bright Angel is actually closed, a portion of it, so we're going South Kaibab to North Kaibab. So a little different this year, but should still be just as fun. Morning from the South Kaibab trailhead. It is just after 5, about 5:20 here in the morning, and I am about to do the south to north, rim to rim trail hike. So I have not done this route before. This is South Kaibab Trail, down to Phantom Ranch, across the river, up to North Kaibab Trail. So just over 21 miles. Not quite sure how long it's going to take me. Hopefully you can run a little bit here and enjoy this beautiful morning. It's quiet, but John and Alex and Yuri are taking the shuttle at 8 this morning across. So my plan is just to meet them. I'm going to run this thing, hike this thing across, and just meet them. So check this out, beautiful view, and let's get this started. Mile 0. All right, 1 mile in. Here. What a beautiful morning. Have fun, guys. What a great day. That's 2 miles. A little bit of haze this morning, a little bit of hazy clouds, kind of keeping some of the early heat away, which is nice. I will take. There are a lot of people on the trail today, more than I was expecting, just given the fact that Bright Angel is typically more popular than South Kaibab. But a lot of people, at least right up by the trailhead. So that's pretty cool. That's 3. All right, that's 4 miles. That's 5 miles. All right, we are 6 miles in. Got my buddy Landon with me back here. We're just having a grand old time. Dropping a little vert down into the canyon. But like they say, everything that goes down got to come back up, or wait, is it the other way around? No. Either way, we're going back up. But there's Colorado. She's in sight. So we've almost bottomed out here. Then the fun's over and we suffer. Yeah. Like cribs. Jeez. Pretty cool. All right, 6.5 miles in. Our major descent is all behind us. Hour and 30 minutes. It's not half bad, and quicker than I thought I'd make it down here. So sun is just starting to come out. Definitely warm. We'll see how this next section goes. I forgot the 7-mile check-in, but it is 7 miles, actually 7.37 here to Fannin Ranch. So got here just over an hour and 40 minutes. Spent a few minutes here just filling up. Nothing's open yet because we're here nice and early, so just getting water, changing some of the clothes, some food in order, hit the restroom, spend about 10 minutes here, and then we're going to continue moseying on down the trail. So we should get some, for the next 5, 6, 7 miles, some 5 to 8% elevation gain trail that should be relatively runnable here and there, so we'll try to do that. Keep the pace moving, but we're still under 2 hours total time, and before 8 o'clock here, so happy with the pace so far. Still out of the sun, so keep moving, making good progress before that sun hits. That slows us down every time as soon as that hits, so yeah. So. And that is 8. Nine miles. 10 miles under our belt. And that is 11 miles down. It is just after 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 8:20 in the morning. And we are still, have been nice and protected from this east side of the canyon, the high walls. Sun hasn't quite, just starting to peek out now and again from around, but boy, is it nice to get 11 miles under our belt in the shade. Makes a big difference. That's 12 miles. That's 13. 14 miles. That was 14 miles. That is 15. I have seen more critters on this hike than I have any of my other 2 times. Way more, and mostly iguanas, lizards, whatever they are. A lot of baby ones, but also pretty good sized ones. There's one right now. There he goes. Right on cue. And actually, Landon, the young gentleman that I'm hiking with here, was asking me if I've ever seen a rattlesnake on the trail. And I said, nope, never seen a rattlesnake. Well, we just stopped at Cottonwood for some water, and a guy that was hiking behind us came up, and of course said, did you see the rattlesnake back on the trail half a mile ago? We had no clue, we were oblivious, and he showed us a video of a really good size and long rattlesnake that was just under a rock off the trail, and I had no clue. We didn't hear it, but that sucker was pretty big. I think I have some video that I'm gonna get from the gentleman, so I'll try to show it here. But that thing was, I'm glad I didn't see it actually. I'm very glad I didn't see it. So that makes me wonder, maybe I have seen rattlesnakes on this trail before and just didn't know it. That is 16 miles. Manzanita water station here, last water station before the North Rim. We got just over 5 miles left. It was quiet when we got here, but a whole little crew of people. So nice to talk to everybody, sharing some stories, some trail stories, swapping some salt tabs and food, making sure everybody's got what they need for where they're headed. And we're gonna do 5 miles here and get Landon up to his shuttle at 2. We're gonna have some fun. Let's go get it. 17 done. All right, that's 18 miles in. That does not get old. 19. And that's 20. 21 miles. One more to go. All right, that's 22 miles. Half mile left. We're at Coconino Overlook, which is just below the North Rim Trailhead, so just over half mile. Rim to rim, south to north, complete in just under 7 hours and 30 minutes. It was a great day on the trails. Hot, very hot, definitely hot after 10, 11 in the morning. Per usual, met some wonderful human beings on the trail, some good people. Restores a little faith in humanity. And now I'm just on my little jaunt to the North Rim Lodge here. So a little 1.5 mile walk. No big thing. And we'll meet the boys on the patio see what they're doing. Maybe a little lemonade, maybe a beer, but definitely some good views, and put my feet up. Let's go find them.
Best views come from closed trails.
Yes, they do.
This is quite the view.
That is insane.
Spectacular views.
This is, I think, the best you can get.
Yeah.
Good Friday morning. Here we are. Here I am, day 2 of my hike. Had a good night at the North Rim Lodge last night. Woke up this morning at about 4:30 with plans to get on the trail about 5. It's about 5:30 right now, so everything takes a little bit longer just to putz around. But here we are. Not a lot of people. It'll be interesting to see how many people are on the North Kaibab going down this morning, or who we pass. Cool morning. Feels really cool, which is wonderful. I think we'll be begging for this temperature later. But we got 22 more miles ahead of us. We're gonna go have some fun. Try to get, all fun and games down to Phantom Ranch. And the real work starts. So 13 miles ahead of us. First there, so we'll enjoy the views this morning. Excited for Alex and Yuri to get to experience this for the first time. Just how beautiful the sunrise is over the rocks in the canyon. Pretty neat. So let's go. And just like that, mile 1. Pretty old guy. Just put his feet up. That's 2. Oh yeah, yep. That's 3 miles. 4 miles. That's 5. We got about 2 miles, around 2 miles to get to Cottonwood, and then call it 7 or so after that to get to Phantom Ranch. So that's kind of a next big push here. Relatively flat section. It's kind of undulating trails up and down, but nothing too big one way or another. So just get a nice little hike. It's starting to get warm. There is a heat warning down here today. It was 110 at Phantom Ranch yesterday, we heard somebody say. So definitely hot down here. 6, 7. That's 8. That's 9. 10. 11. We are officially in the box here. It is about 10:30. Definitely don't want to linger around here. It is really hot. Out of all the times that I've been through, easily the hottest that I felt. So we got about 3 miles to Phantom Ranch, and we want to get out of here and get those 3 miles done and behind us. So we're just trucking along. Hopefully we get a little bit of shade as we go here like this. It's kind of nice. But it's hot, but it is beautiful. That's 12 miles. 13. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Mine running into you down here, man. It's like, is that Caesar? I'm like, what?
I know. I couldn't believe it.
Cool.
14. Hey, that. Although the first 13.5 miles to Phantom Ranch were smooth, the temperature was climbing fast. We could all feel the heat and knew exactly what lay ahead. It turned out to be the hottest day of the year yet in the canyon, with forecasts pushing 110 degrees and the toughest stretch still awaited us, climbing out in the peak afternoon sun on a trail with no water. We ducked into the shade of the Phantom Ranch canteen, grabbed some calories, maxed out our water, and stuffed our pockets with ice. After about 30 to 45 minutes, we hit the trail again. 2 park rangers appropriately urged us to wait out the heat, but we began our ascent up the South Kaibab Trail, loaded with over 5 liters of water each and plenty of salt and nutrition. 15 miles. That's 16 miles, and we are at the Black Bridge. The fun part of the hike is over. We are now about to put in some real work. Let the misery begin. Sufferfest. All right, here we go. That's 6 miles up. This first part's gonna be a big beast. And we'll go from there. Keep going, right? Keep going. $17. That is 18 miles. Miles. No rest stop.
Doing it.
Little by little. All right, so here's the situation. So a couple factors interesting on this hike that are important to know here. So today is one of the hottest days yet that they've had of the year here. So I think it was pushing 110 down at Fan Ranch. So extremely, number one, it's extremely hot. Number two, the normal, more traditional south trailhead is the Bright Angel Trail. That's essentially closed for rim-to-rim hikers because of some water maintenance. So we are forced onto the South Kaibab Trail, which the South Kaibab Trail is very exposed, no shade, and has no water. So hottest day of the year, exposed trail, no water after Fam Ranch, 5 Minnesota dudes. So if all goes well, you're just fine. But the problem is contingency planning. There is not a lot of options for contingency planning. So if things don't go well, things go south on you, you don't have a lot of options. So that's the risk, that's the scary part, that's what you gotta weigh. And we started up South Kaibab Trail here, and pretty quickly one of us started just having some stomach issues, not feeling good, a little lightheaded. So early signs of heat illness. And so we've found the shade, we've stayed on top of it, we've been drinking water, we have salt tabs. So we're managing it. It's not getting worse, but of course it's not getting better. And so our options are limited. We just made it to what's called tip off here. So we made it up to 2 miles, South Kaibab. Still no water. But our option is we do have, this is the contingency plan. You can, from here, go across another very exposed trail, which adds 4 miles, but then that gets you to water. And it's not up, it's just horizontal. Or you keep going up South Kaibab and try to get to the top. It's about 4 miles up. Actually, what it comes down to is water. Do you have enough water for the duration of time you're going to be out here? You are on an exposed trail. Do you have enough water to make it the entire time for 4.5 miles up? We did a quick inventory, and we all right now have a good amount of water still with us in Gatorade, and still electrolytes and salt tabs. So we're going up. We're going to go up, and our contingency plan right now is if we get a couple miles up and we need to get more water, one of us will run to the trailhead, do that, and come back down. Miles. 21 miles. Two. Team effort. Yeah.
Nice job, guys.
I know. You want to go a little bit? Or...
Dude, done.
You want to?
Yep.
Done.
So let's go.
Come on.
Oh, Becky.
Obi.
We did it.
Obi.
We did it.
Nice job. guys.
Yeah.
Go, guys.
Boom.
I love you, man. Nice job. I love you, man. Nice job.
Nice job.
Thanks. Made a
Group effort there.
And that's a wrap on the north to south, rim to rim. 13 hours, 40 minutes, trailhead to trailhead. Hot day. Slowed way down after Phantom Ranch, but we made it. Look at that. Sunrise to sunset. It's pretty awesome. Pretty proud of this crew. We pushed through some pretty hot conditions. Luckily, we were really smart. We had plenty of water, plenty of salt, good preparation from that standpoint. So, good group of Boy Scouts. Proud of us. That was hard. And the double, major props for people that do the double in one push in one day. It's really hard. Doing it in two is hard enough. But that was awesome and fun and beautiful. Fun to do it with this crew.
Hello, are you missing my blood today?
I would like 1 chocolate milk and 1 skim milk, please. That's it.
So we actually don't carry any skim milk.
Do you carry chocolate milk?
Just regular. We do have chocolate milk.
You have regular?
Oh,
okay,
okay, regular.
We have
1%.
1%.
1% and 1 chocolate. That's it.
Anything else?
Nope.
That'll be it.
Please, thank you.
Thank you.